What was good, everyone? We got Goku training for Namek arc was insane by Sensible Saiyan.
Training for Namek was absolutely insane, and one of the early moments in DBZ where we see what a filthy, snarling, junkyard dog Kakarot really is. In this video, we're going to analyze this legendary training camp and the aftermath, but first, we're going to take a look at the events leading up to Goku stepping foot in that spaceship. So let's backtrack to the end of the Saiyan Saga when Goku faced off against Vegeta. He was fresh off the best training of his life until that point at King Kai's planet, and he came to the rescue of the Z fighters that were still alive. He easily took care of Nappa, but he couldn't get past Vegeta. Vegeta just proved to be stronger, faster, the better fighter overall. Even after pulling out all the stops and surpassing Vegeta's max power for a little while with the Kaioken times 3 and then the Kaioken times 4 Kamehameha, it still wasn't enough to finish off Vegeta. And now Goku's left depleted while Vegeta transforms into the Great Ape and just
If you play Sparking Zero, the story mode for Goku, that damn monkey! Oh, he was every time I restart because I died to some BS. Here comes that damn monkey. His damn ultimate attack. Oh my lord, I was getting angry. But anyways, it's kind of weird how freaking Vegeta was still holding his own with Kaioken plus 3 or Kaioken and Kaioken times 3, and then he survived Kaioken times 4 Kamehameha. Cause he's just a regular monkey. You know what I'm saying? Yes, I'm pulling Frieza because I'm gonna be honest. Looking at this damn monkey face right now still pisses me off to this day because that damn campaign.
cripples Goku. Goku loses this fight, but Vegeta ends up losing the battle after the Z fighters throw everything but the kitchen sink at him. Krillin's about to put an end to the Prince of All Saiyans, but Goku stops him, telling him to spare him. The first reason is because, who knows, he might have a change of heart like Piccolo did. Let's at least show him mercy and give him a chance. But the other reason, and this ties back to Goku being a junkyard dog, bro, is that he wants to fight him again. This is why we love Goku, man. He's just laying there broken and battered on the floor. They barely beat Vegeta through the skin of their teeth, and he's about to let him go because he wants to fight this maniac again. What an animal. So some time passes, and Bulma, Krillin, and Gohan head over to Namek.
Man, Gohan do look like Mo Howard. Oh, he do look like Mo Howard. Gotta love T4 star.
To collect the Dragon Ball so they can wish the fallen warriors on Earth back to life. Goku stays on Earth because he's still hospitalized after the battle. Namek turns out to be an absolute hell for the gang. For starters, Vegeta just pulls up to the planet stronger than ever, but also there's an ongoing genocide led by an alien named Frieza, who's even stronger than Vegeta, and they don't even know the half of it. And both Frieza with his goons and Vegeta are also hunting for the Dragon Balls, so they're going through it bad. Meanwhile on Earth, Goku just can't wait to start training again. So he was like a kid in a candy store when Yajirobe, the goat of the Saiyan Saga right next to Bubbles, brings Goku some senzu beans. Goku takes one and just busts through the cast he was in and goes to Dr. Brief and asks if his ship is ready to go to.
If I'm a doctor, I'm gonna be jealous because why we haven't gotten that type of medicine for us humans? You mean to tell me this man broke almost broke all his damn bones in his body, and then a regular bean saved him? Back to normal. I'm a doctor. If I'm a doctor, I'm telling somebody because what's going on? Oh shoot.
Namek. Dr. Brief tells Goku it's ready, and as per Goku's request, he installed a gravity simulator that goes up to 100 times Earth's gravity. After foolishly not wanting to wait for the cappuccino machine to be installed, Goku takes off for Namek and has only 6 days to prepare for the challenge, so he's got to do something crazy to get to the level he needs to be at, and he's finna do just that. Let's go. Goku starts out training at 20 times Earth's gravity, which is double what he was doing at King Kai's planet. We basically get to see bits and pieces of his training while we see the events unfold at planet Namek, and every time we do, he's either training to exhaustion, eating, or sleeping, with the occasional bath. But things just ramp up more and more each time we see him. First, we see him doing lunges, then 10,000 sit ups, then these handstand push ups where he's balancing a barbell on his feet. Then we got 10,000 one handed push ups.
Look. We understand he's an alien monkey, right? But 10,000 one-arm push-ups? I can't even do one. because obviously, you know, I'm big as hell. But 10,000 regular one hand push ups? Like, this man, yeah, I might need his workout plan. I'm gonna be honest. A less version of his workout
and
plan.
repping out who knows how many of these weighted punches. So he moves up to 30 times gravity, and then he gets a surprise call from King Kai. King Kai fills him in that Piccolo,
Off topic, kind of not. Yamcha, especially Tien, but Yamcha, Tien, Piccolo. Nobody cares about Chaozu. Should have got Kaioken. If not Piccolo, then Yamcha and Tien. Should have got Kaioken. I'm just saying. Kaioken, a Kaioken times 3, Solar Flare, or Neo Tri-Beam. Kaioken times 3, Spirit Ball. I'm just saying. Kaioken times 3, Monka Kunsum Atom. I'm just saying, they should have got Kaioken,
Tien, Yamcha, and Chaozu made it to his planet and are getting ready for their own training. Goku's hyped to hear from his boys, and he fills them in on the situation on Namek. That's when King Kai asks, "Hey yo, that guy on Namek who's stronger than Vegeta, his name isn't Frieza, is it?" He scopes out the planet with his satellite antenna, and what he sees leaves him absolutely shook. He tells Goku, "Don't you dare provoke Frieza while you're over there. Just stay out of his way. He's him. None of you stand even close to a prayer of a chance against him." Goku's like, "Come on, really?" But King Kai is just screaming at them to stay away from Frieza. And then Piccolo puts his hand on Goku's shoulder to communicate with him. I love this scene right here because Piccolo is one of the good guys now, and he just gave his life to protect Goku's son, so they have a great mutual respect. They're boys. And Piccolo's like, "Nah, man, don't worry. With you, me, Gohan, and Krillin, we should be able to take him down no problem." One detail I always loved is when you flash forward towards the end of the Namek Saga, when everyone's gotten so much stronger, but Frieza is still infinitely stronger than everyone combined, and Piccolo smiles and he's like, "King Kai was right this whole time, we never had a chance." Man, Frieza was just different, but Goku didn't care. King Kai's warning just made him even more amped up and hyped for Namek. Goku's also different. These guys are just built different, I'm telling you. Next up, we see Goku training in 50 times gravity, just throwing his hands. Look at him go. And as he's on the floor exhausted, he uses Frieza as motivation to get up and keep grinding. Then his next workout ends up almost being his last. He's doing these hanging sit-ups, completely wiping himself out when his ship starts soaring through a violent
This man Goku have negative 200 body fat off doing that ab workout alone.
magnetic storm that messes with the gravity machine. It's now bouncing around between 80 and 100 times Earth's gravity, a level that Goku just isn't ready for, especially not while exhausted and hanging upside down. As he's getting tortured by the gravity, he tries to get up and untie his feet. That doesn't work. Then he tries using an energy blast to cut the cord that's holding his feet together, but the energy blast comes right back at him and clocks him. His last ditch effort is he starts swanging, and after building up momentum, he uses Kaioken for a second to finally free himself, turns off the gravity machine, and takes a Senzu bean to fully recover. After just barely escaping death, he's chilling. He's not shook in the slightest. He's like, "Well, I guess I'm training in 100 times gravity now," and that becomes his new standard. See what I mean when I say this guy is just a different breed? I don't know who your favorite anime protagonist is, probably some skinny teenager, but they're not built like Goku, man. They're just not.
Oh, you talk about Deku. Talk about Deku, Ichigo, pre-timescale Luffy. Not definitely Naruto. I'm gonna be honest. You can skip every. Y'all can ignore what I said. You must be talking about Naruto, because I would be honest. Naruto did get not one muscle in the whole Naruto and Naruto. I mean, nah, in Shippuden, only Shippuden, because he was a kid in Naruto. But Shippuden, that man did not do no push-ups, no sit-ups. Eats a lot of ramen, but doesn't work out. Just training his sexy jutsu and his Rasengan.
So now he's training in 100 times gravity, and his progress is just skyrocketing. He's really getting the hang of it now. Since he can't move the gravity any higher, he's got to up the stakes and leave nothing on the line. So we see him later beaten up, training with 100% intensity like usual, and then fires off 3 Kamehameha at himself and tanks the blast. He's on death's door again and has to crawl to get another Senzu bean. Again, he fully recovers and goes right back to it. Rinse and repeat. At this point, we see one of the secrets of his rapid progress is the Senzu beans. Because of them, he gets to train non-stop without rest at his highest level, which makes his 6 days more like 6 weeks. But also, since he's training to the point of death, his Saiyan biology makes his body adapt every time he recovers, and he gets a big power boost from just that. And one more reason for his insane progress that I don't see talked about much is this. I think Goku was hitting his stride as a fighter. His true Saiyan potential was just starting to be unleashed. I think living on Earth where the enemies he faced were relatively weak was really hindering his potential. So when he trades hands with someone on the caliber of Vegeta and hears about someone way stronger than even him and Frieza, that goalpost was moved and he was just at that point in his life where he was about to level up dramatically.
Mmm. Oh, he cooked with this one. That makes sense because like Demon King Piccolo, um, Tangerine, whatever his name that killed Krillin. Who else? The Pilo, especially Pilo, weak ass. But the Red Roman army. I'm trying to remember at least one filler. General Blue. Not yeah, I thought the General Blue. All of the antagonists from Dragon Ball. It was really nothing until Raditz. No, yeah, because he trained because of Raditz told him that the scene was coming. So he trained with King Kai to get Kaioken. And then after defeating Nappa and then fought Vegeta, and after he recovered, he started training really hard because a nigga named Frieza was like, I'm about to take these Dragon Balls. Yes. Come here, Zorba. My bad, I apologize. But yeah, so he just training his ass off because of a man named Frieza is way powerful than Vegeta, Piccolo, and Goku. So he just training his ass off. Yeah, I like his
We know
take.
that Saiyans tend to rise to the level of their challenge, and he sure did because next up in his training, we see him taking the same kind of damage that nearly killed him last time, but now he's perfectly fine. And he eventually masters the 100 times gravity and drops it back to normal gravity to get acclimated back to that. And he's amazed at his new powers. Goku finally lands on Namek and he comes to the rescue again in a similar way that he did on Earth against Nappa and Vegeta. But this time, instead of fighting Vegeta, he was one of the ones he saved from the Ginyu Force. Goku beats Recoome in one blow and treats Burter and Jace like they were clowns. He improved so much that he had Vegeta shook, thinking he had become a Super Saiyan. How the tables have turned. Then later, when showing Captain Ginyu the Kaioken, he makes him have a nervous breakdown. And he knew he was him too, he was so cocky. You guys think only Vegeta is cocky? Nah, when Goku knows he's him, he's super cocky. He just shows it in a different way. He gives you that condescending smile, or if he's pissed, it's a glaring look. And he likes standing there still, just basking in the ambience. He did
Son
it
of
here, he
Bardock.
did it against Nappa, he does it after getting out of the recovery chamber later, and of course he does it when he becomes a Super Saiyan.
That boy Frieza piss his. He don't have any. He don't wear pants. That nigga Frieza piss out of his tail after seeing that yellow monkey. Mm mm mm. Bro, he looked at he looked at Goku abs. He was like, "What do you say again?" Damn, I have a little brain fart. I'm so sorry. He was like, "Oh, Manga got meat on it." Then he got shocked that it was freaking Goku.
Okay, so on a side note, let's get into the numbers real quick. I'm not a big power levels guy, but it's worth noting for the video. Goku's base power level was 8,000 when he fought Vegeta on Earth. Vegeta gets a 33 and a third percent power boost after recovering from the battle. So if we assume the same for Goku, then Goku's power level at the start of the Namek training would have been around
10,000.
10,500. And at the end, it was 90,000. So he became about 8.5 times stronger in 6 days. Not to mention, he was able to multiply his Kaioken even more now. But he couldn't keep training like this, in my opinion. It wasn't sustainable long term, even for a Saiyan. He would have gotten diminishing returns, plateaued, maybe even died. But it was really effective for a season. And that wraps up the video for today. This was such a legendary training camp with a really satisfying aftermath. Like the video, subscribe, because I'm going to make a lot more of this kind of content.
All right, guys, a great video from from Sentinel Saiyan Goku training. Um, Goku, if you out there somewhere, just hit me up your training program. Just give me your workout plan. You know, I ain't gonna do 10,000 handstand push-ups or whatever. But, you know, I'm trying to lose this fat. You know, just kidding. But comment down below. What's your thoughts on Goku training? If you like the video. Comment down below. Anything. If you like chicken, say you like chicken or whatever. But I am out, guys. Have a good day.